you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Browns and the Bengals, all that and more, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we punch the second of two tickets to the AFC title game, and we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage.
Eddie Pinheiro is going to kick this off for Cincinnati. The Browns are going to get the football to start the AFC divisional round. Greg Gray, from his own 3-yard line, will return it. Had a lane, it closed up, but Gray is up to the 25. Well, out comes Arch Manning, undefeated in his playoff career. Had a 400-yard game in the wild card round, but now, for the second straight year, the Browns have to beat the number 1 seed, getting in as a 7 seed back-to-back years. First down run. This is Blake Corum. Corum breaks one for a first down. A nice run on the first play of the game up to the 38-yard line. Running game was hit or miss for the Browns in the wild card round. We've got Corum here, makes a man miss. Blake Corum with some space again. How about 2 first down runs? However, wide receiver Jordan Addison holding his shoulder or arm on that play, not sure. But thankfully, I think Addison is going to be all right. He's not back into the locker room. Going to try and throw the football here on first down from the 47-yard line. Bowers caught it out of bounds at the 29-yard line, gain of 18. Addison will be able to come back. That's good to see. We don't necessarily need Jordan Addison, but this early in the game, you'd like to have one of our guys score him to the outside. Got to be a short gain of 3 yards. No Donovan Edwards sightings yet. I didn't take a look at the injuries. So Rashawn Gary is out 3 more weeks. So this week, the AFC Championship week, and the Pro Bowl week. That is interesting. I thought Rashawn Gary was going to be out for the rest of the playoffs. We got to make it to the Super Bowl for him to play another game for us. But that'll hopefully be all right. Jordan Addison, just 2 quarters. Apparently all he's going to miss. Try a play-action pass here to Marvin Harrison Jr. Manning, gonna look, gonna fire. Harrison has it for a Browns touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. is just a cheat code. Arch Manning only has to throw the ball twice. And now Jake Moody to kick an extra point. A drive that takes just over a minute and a half. 5 plays, 75 yards. Not much resistance from this Bengals defense. However, now it is in the hands of the Bengals offense. And 99 overall quarterback, Joe Burrow. Well, out comes Burrow. As we mentioned, he's still got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. But no Joe Mixon anymore. The running game is going to be where the question is for the Cincinnati Bengals team. Burrow just shy of 5,000 yards on the 2028 season. Could very well be in MVP conversations. First down, a run probably for Burrow. He's away, and a first down run for the Bengals quarterback. gaining 12. Something we did not see a lot of from Caleb Williams. Handoff, nada for Trey Benson. A loss of 3. I think that was Deron Payne blowing things up. I really do think that we might have success against this Bengals offensive line. I think we might get some pressures and some quarterback hits. Jarrett, short gain. Gain of 5, leaves 3rd down and 8. McCullough on the catch. Kalen Bullock on the tackle. 3rd and 8. Deron Payne got through, and Burrow has to throw it away. We just can never get sacks. But Rigoberto Sanchez is on for a Bengals punt. Cincinnati gets 1 first down. Now Marvin Harrison Jr. had a punt return for a touchdown in the last game. He's around the edge. Marvin Harrison Jr. near the 40-yard line. The 99 speed for Marvin Harrison Jr. is just too good just to not just run sideline to sideline. Now Corum. Corum has a hole. Blake Corum down the sideline. And another big run. Corum, 4 carries, 53 yards. I mean, my God. Addison back on the field. Play action pass. Manning. We got a wide open tight end in Brock Bowers. Bowers powers through and stumbles forward for the first down. Still no Donovan Edwards in this game. We'll run with Corum again. Tried to follow the fullback. That didn't work. Only a short gain of 2. Brought down by Sanchez. Manning. Harrison Jr. stepped out of bounds. I'm almost kind of glad that wasn't completed. Probably would have been illegal touching. Throwing Harrison Jr. inside the 5 to the 4. We'll go to Donovan Edwards. Kendall Fuller on the stop. Browns looking to gain full control of this game early. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, Browns. No resistance from the Cincinnati defense. Just over 5 minutes into this game, and it is 14-0. We knew the Browns' offense was good, and now the Browns' defense has really shown some life here in these last few games, early in this one, and for the most part, in our last game. Another touchback, and out comes Burrow. So Cincinnati got 1 first down, then forced to punt. And move Bullock up just a little bit. Pressure coming up the middle, Julian Blackmon. First sack of hopefully many on the day for Cleveland. 2nd down and 16. And it's a handoff, a big hole. And Trey Benson down to the 32-yard line. Going to leave 3rd and 3. This is a risky blitz. I don't know why Bullock's lined up on a tight end and lining up all the way over there. 3rd down and 3. We got a pitch play. And that's not going to do it. Backwards a yard. And Cincinnati looking to go 3 and out. So sack, a 13-yard run, and then a -1 yard run. Harrison Jr. going to try and return this again. And up to the 36-yard line. A little bit of a messy return. Couldn't decide what I wanted to do.
offense making their way out. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still
Corum.
haven't given anything
2 Bengals tacklers right there. Well, can they close in on our running game? We'll find out. Oh, we got to cut that upfield. It's going to be 3rd down and 11. After 2 runs, go nowhere. Well, nowhere good.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11.
Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure.
That's thrown incomplete. I didn't want to fire it up to Blake Corum. That's just asking for trouble. Neither one of our guys got through. Missed on the hit. And Cincinnati takes over at the 25-yard line.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense.
All right, well now what's the move?
They've got to be a little
Don't want to change anything yet.
In the playoffs. Still in the first half.
1st down from the 25. It is play action. Burrow gonna throw. Newsome falls down. T. Higgins to the 47. Since when does T. Higgins really wear number 5? I don't remember that happening. Bengals already up near midfield. Quick throw, intercepted! Travis Hunter! Yet another postseason interception for Travis Hunter. I believe that's his 11th of his career. He had 2 in the previous game. 1st down carry. It is Donovan Edwards. Donovan Edwards to the outside. Still fighting forward to the 34-yard line. 2 carries for 18 yards already for the Don. First carry was a touchdown, so the usual. Corum couldn't make a couple guys miss as they've started to kind of close in on him. I'm going to send Addison deep, hopefully clear that spot for Marvin Harrison Jr. Manning rolling out. Going to launch it up there. Harrison inside the 10. 5 of 7 for 100 yards for Arch Manning. Man, right when you thought the Bengals might be getting something together. Edwards looking for the goal line. Unable to get it down to the 1. I want another run with Edwards. Or, I mean, I guess we could go with Corum.
Interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses. Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to
Maybe Corum gets the yards in this game and Edwards gets the touchdowns as he's in rather easily. Touchdown, Cleveland.
A great play there.
4:06 remaining in the first. Jake Moody kicks his 3rd extra point. And this game going about as well as you could have hoped for. I don't know what's up with the Bengals. They just don't really seem to have much of a competent offense. Yet another touchback.
Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the
quick throw. T. Higgins got through. T. Higgins down to the 47. 3 of 5 for 49 yards. A pick for Joe Burrow.
2 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster.
Looked like 2 Browns ran into each other on that play.
Maybe can get them focused and move.
Allowed Higgins to be wide open. Burrow making changes. Press coverage for Cleveland. And I think we got a false start.
And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. The false start backs him up 5.
First down and 15 now. Oh. Gonna flip this play.
Here's Burrow.
Burrow to throw.
Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave.
Luke Musgrave, the tight end.
Go for a gain of 7.
7-yard gain on first down, 2nd and 8. Just going to try and take the right guard out of the equation here with Deron Payne.
Now it's Burrow.
We got pressure up the middle, thrown at the feet on a wide receiver screen of Jamar Chase as Burrow was rocked.
A lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away.
I don't really know who to take here. I don't know if there's a way to get this blitz home. Throwing incomplete. Intended for T. Higgins. I think it was knocked away by Greg Newsome. 4th and 8. Bengals going to punt from midfield. Toward the sideline, I'm sure. And it's a pretty good one. To the 9-yard line.
The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
So now, Cleveland with a long field remaining. Good run of 5 yards on first down for Blake Corum.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
In a game like this, you don't really have to throw that much. With our running game doing what it's doing, Corum not going to get to the outside on that one. Good play. 3rd and 7. Probably going to be looking for the drag or the tight end Bowers here. Watch what the safety does on Marvin Harrison Jr. here. Going to look for Bowers. High throw, incomplete. Well, the pass was a bit higher than we would have liked due to the pressure. Brad Robbins to punt. Looks like they've got good coverage downfield. Oh, Marcellus Dial just missed him. Well, Cincinnati already with the ball near midfield. By no means have we put them away yet. Cincinnati offense is pretty good. T. Higgins makes a move, and now Travis Hunter is the last line of defense to bring him down at the 6. Well, that didn't go very well. Throwing. That's Eric All, the tight end. No gain, stays at the 6-yard line. First tackle for Travis Hunter. Jackson is the running back to the right of Burrow. Throwing to the end zone, picked off, Travis Hunter! Will return this, I don't know why I did that. 12th career playoff interception for Travis Hunter. Burrow is just tossing the ball around to nobody in particular. Donovan Edwards brought down after no gain, and we will gladly take this to the second quarter up 21-0. However, when the second quarter comes around, I'm certain the Cincinnati Bengals are going to get a fire in their loins.
You change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
21-0 our score after one.
Running game, really the defense, and the lack of turnovers for the Browns.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Just anytime I get the ball in Travis Hunter's hands, I just want to make it work. I think that's a catch by Marvin Harrison Jr. up to the 33. And they won't look at it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Gonna bring Mike Gesicki in motion. Corum, short gain. Injury to Jack Nelson on the play is this Cleveland offensive line. Can't seem to make it through a game healthy. Running is Edwards. Can't get to the outside. Make it a loss of 2 yards. High re-injury risk. It's quite the drop-off. Well, let's hope for a zone. Throwing, caught. Jordan Addison brought him back in the game. He makes his first catch for 12 yards and a first down. Luke Wilson on the stop. Handoff, Edwards. Donovan Edwards makes a move. Second down and 4.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Look to throw the ball here on 2nd down. Play action, Manning rolling out. Harrison Jr.'s wide open, and he's got it to the 29. The way he dropped it immediately kind of had me worried that he didn't keep his feet in bounds, but apparently he did. They're going to let us snap this. Corum to the outside. We've got blockers. Blake Corum cuts it back. Down to the 15. 78 yards on the ground at the 12-minute mark of the second quarter for Blake Corum. Manning, we got a blitz coming. But still, 3 positive yards for Blake Corum. Overstreet on the tackle.
They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Watch the zone over the middle. Jordan Addison, first down to the 3-yard line. 9 of 12, 160 yards through the air, and the touchdown for Arch Manning. Toss, waiting for the blocks. Blake Corum to the end zone. Another Cleveland touchdown. An extra point away from 28-0. And the Bengals just have nothing right now. Anytime they move the ball, they turn it over. Travis Hunter with 2 picks.
And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Moody sends it away.
Touchdown. Here's Moody back out to send it away.
Deep ball. It appears we've got the wind.
This one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And
274 yards to 118. 21 rushing yards for Cincinnati. Payne is down. That's caught. Grady Jarrett is now hurt for the Browns. And he goes back to the locker room. A cold day in Cincinnati. A lot of injuries here early. Burrow looking to throw to the flat. Big play by Jeremiah Trotter for no gain. Second and 11. I'm kind of worried about a quick pass, especially to the running back. Pressure coming! Isaiah McGuire. 3rd down and 20 upcoming. Grady Jarrett not going to be back in this game.
This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot.
But second Cleveland sack of the day.
This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Pressure. McGuire hits Burrow as he throws. It's 4th down. Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt again. Into the wind. Harrison moves up a little bit. Going to reverse the field. Can't make any men miss. So the Browns start with the football near the 40-yard line. 84 yards on the ground for number 2 in white.
He's been good. His guys are winning so far. The rest
Yes, I get it. Jordan Addison has returned. Running is Edwards. Made one man miss, but still loses a yard. 8 carries, only 29 yards on the ground for Don.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Going to go with a screen pass to Donovan Edwards. That's going to get blown up. Loss of 2. That was Sanchez.
3rd down, now even tougher.
That dude.
After that loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them.
Throwing to Harrison. He's got it for a first down. A very efficient game for Arch Manning. I'm going to try a play-action pass here. Manning with plenty of time. He's going to look for Brock Bauer. No, that's Mike Gesicki. Down to the 10. The Cleveland offense cannot be stopped right now. Corum. Blake Corum shoves a tackle away down to the 2.
92 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I don't usually like this play. I think if we run it this way and our blocks hold up, we should be all right. Corum to the outside. No good. Couldn't get to the edge. Jordan Battle on the stop. And we're going to try and put our offensive line up against their defensive line. 3rd and goal from the 2. Corum into a crowd. He gets a yard. And I think this is, again, a time where this is where you go for it. We don't need 3 points, but if we don't get this... Oh, wow, we didn't get it. That was close. That was really close. I don't know how we didn't get that first down. Or how we didn't get the touchdown here. Let's see. Ricard in the pile. Trying to find out where the ball is. You just can't see it. It's okay, so he's got it in there. I mean, I don't... Where's the ball? Where's the football? He's got it in there. It's hard to tell if he's on the line or not. I think that's a touchdown. Let's see here. It's not going to get reviewed. We don't need our timeouts. Why not?
Flag is out, and we're going to get a review of that last play. The thing that they'll be looking at is
I mean, I just... Obviously, if this is a real review, this probably isn't going to get overturned because you really can't see. Yeah, I tried. Why not?
We'll see what they decide here.
3 tight ends, a running back.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining.
Why not?
About to get going.
Goal line defense. Cincinnati splits a few out wide. Oh, God, we got somebody completely uncovered. Oh, he dropped it. Wow. Another wide receiver. We'll just send 6. See if they audible out or not. And again, they do. Oh, that's a mess. I think everyone's got a man, and that's just thrown away. 3rd and 10 from inside the 1.
It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far.
Ah.
Going here on 3rd down.
Hello, my plays? Can I have my plays? There we go.
Bengals on 3rd down.
They're going to try and throw for this. Everyone's got a man.
They're passing here.
Throwing over the middle. Jamar Chase. It's going to be a 99, maybe 100-yard touchdown for Cincinnati. That's the risk I was willing to take. It worked on the first two.
Taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Bengals get a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific.
Well,
but to get one, that was
worth a shot.
That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll
Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and good.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it's now
3 plays, but only 1 play went anywhere. Greg Gray from the goal line. Gray didn't get a block. Taken down at the 21. 17 carries, 93 yards. The touchdown for Blake Corum, 5.4 yards per carry. Let's try and nickel and dime our way down the field here. Run some clock. Throwing Bowers.
And a dash of anger.
Run to the outside here with Corum. Just try and pick up this first down. I think we did, yes.
Is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he.
Where's Donovan? There we go.
But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are.
Ideally, we score before half. Edwards gonna wait and then explode. Oh my gosh. Donovan Edwards, just that insane burst of speed.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves.
Throwing, Bowers, caught, stumbling forward. That's a gain of 8 yards. Pass midfield, 14 of 17 for Arch Manning. Edwards gonna run laterally. Got him by the shoulder pads. 3rd down and 3. This isn't a situation where I usually call fullback dive, but I'm gonna do it. Ricard, the push, he's got it. 2 carries for 5 yards. All 3 timeouts for the Browns. Why we are perfectly content. Just taking her slow. In fact, I'm actually going to go chew clock. Yep, Jordan Addison's returning. Did you know that? Corum can't be shifty enough. Well, we'll wind this down to the 2-minute warning. With the wind, if we do have to kick a field goal, I want to say that Jake Moody might have a shot at making it. If we get a couple more yards, I'd feel fairly secure in that. So I think we run it here with Corum. I know that sounds crazy. Blake Corum, 1st down. Over 100 yards on the ground today, and it's not even halftime. Run blocking has been incredible. Throwing, Brock Bowers, caught, gain of 6. Well, now we kind of have to be a little bit urgent, and I don't want to call any of these plays. Manning. Oh, God. Brock Bowers got it. I threw to the wrong receiver, and it still worked out. That's just the kind of day the Cleveland Browns have been having. And we could really run this 3 straight times. If we have to, we don't got it. Donovan Edwards in the end zone for the 3rd time today.
A great effort there as the first half is winding will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Cincinnati gets the ball to start the second half. Down 35-7. 12 plays, 78 yards. And now Moody to kick it away. 16 seconds. I feel like the Bengals have to go and try and get some points. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop back into a cover 4.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play.
They're going to take halftime. Wow.
So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This fourth and final matchup on this divisional round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where you see the final score there. Gabe Davis leading the way with 3 touchdown catches.
I would anticipate nothing but deep balls. They don't have much of a running game anyway. They've really got to throw the football to some effect here. Burrow has Trey Benson to his right. Travis Hunter got kind of juked out there on a good route by Jamar Chase. The best versus the best on that.
You're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that
just got to do enough not to lose this game, basically. Over the middle. Spinning is... Who is that? McCullough.
But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give a little jolt of confidence.
To the 50-yard line. What's up, Pat? Up the middle, we got a run. Good run of 4 yards. First carry for Jackson. We've seen him on the field a lot. He just hasn't gotten the football.
They've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Got a fly in my eye. Throwing. Caught. T. Higgins blasted after a good gain by Kalen Bullock and Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Cincinnati is marching. Sounds like a night. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum. First down to the 27. It is Jackson who motions to the right. Lines up out wide. Pressure is coming and Burrow goes down. It's Dom McGriff. Third Cleveland sack of the day. And with the amount of passing that Cincinnati is likely going to have to do, that's caught over the middle, Jamar Chase. As I was saying, I can imagine we're not done sacking Joe Burrow. Steak fajitas. We had some calzones over here tonight. I say calzones. It was one calzone knocked away. Who was that? Darnell Savage. Well, they're going to go for a field goal to cut this to a 25-point game. I mean, Cincinnati just needs any points they can get. Field goal is good by Eddie Pinheiro.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag?
Greg Gray from the 1-yard line. Greg Gray, cut a little bit early. I was going to try and split that. Go back to the 2027 strat. Just didn't do it very well. 414 yards in that first half for Cleveland. Corum gonna dance. Tried to find a hole where we could break something, but only a gain of 2. 109 yards. I'd like to run Donovan Edwards more in this second half.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
As the Shadows have gotten over Paycor Stadium here. Look at the cut from Donovan Edwards. First down to the 37.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. And that's a great run.
What an incredible game for the Don. 3 touchdowns. Corum's got the majority of the yards. Edwards down to the 43. Gain of 6.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2.
Well, we'll go to the passing game here, hopefully. Pick up a first down. Harrison's got it. They're going to give him forward progress. 7 catches for 130 yards for Marvin Harrison Jr.
Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
I'm really not liking the shadows that are happening. Corum makes a move. Hit hard from behind. 23rd carry for Blake Corum. I'm actually going to take him out of the game for a little bit, hopefully. And I want to see more of Tony Pollard. We'll keep Edwards at running back number 2. Hope for the best on that.
Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys.
Manning hasn't been sacked yet. Arch Manning, the speed, first down. Gain of 9. That was a very skinny-looking Wayne McFarland on the Cleveland sideline. Edwards, free rusher, but fighting forward for 3. I don't know if we've ever had a run with Tony Pollard since he's been a Cleveland Brown. Pollard, first carry, first down. Gain of 9. 201 rushing yards now for the Cleveland Browns. Pollard going to follow the fullback. Taken down eventually after a gain of 5 by Brown.
You certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
Well, we'll see if we can't hit Marvin Harrison Jr. in the end zone here. I think we might be able to. Touchdown, Cleveland! We just kept running it, and eventually we hit him with the pass, and Marvin Harrison Jr., the route running is just too good. 42-10. Back after 7 ads. Yikes. Moody to kick off. 7:31 remaining here in quarter number 3. Is it crazy to think that I might take Arch Manning out of this game at the end of the 3rd? Give Trey Lance some playoff experience. Oh, jeez. End around to T. Higgins goes backwards. Or rather, a jet sweep.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Cincinnati changing at the line. Everyone's got a man.
From the shotgun.
Quick throw. That is... I keep forgetting his name. McCullough. I don't know why I'm forgetting that name. We have a McCullough as well. Maybe that's why I'm getting confused. 7 carries, 23 passes. Quick throw over the middle. It's dropped. Jeremiah Trotter in there. And Cincinnati set up to punt after a drive that goes 9 yards. No first down. Sanchez sends it away. Marvin Harrison Jr. got some blockers. trying to find the edge. Harrison out past the 30 to the 32-yard line. Well, we'll see the Don, I'm sure, on this drive, as well as Tony Pollard.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose.
Pollard, blitz coming, loss of 2. Tommy Eichenberg, only his second tackle from the middle linebacker spot. Edwards up the middle. Donovan Edwards almost beat that. Almost went the distance. They just can't stop the run. The offensive line's too good. And our running backs are too good. Edwards up the middle. Gain of 8. 86 yards on just 16 carries and the 3 scores. Tony Pollard is back in the game. Pressure is coming. Tony Pollard finds a way past. Harrison Jr. unfortunately couldn't hold his block, otherwise Pollard may have been gone. Brought down by Kendall Fuller. Pollard is now split out wide. Empty backfield now. Short completion. First time we have a completion to Emeka Ibuka. First catch goes for 8. Donovan Edwards. No gain. Third down and 2. See if Pollard can get there. Otherwise, we'll give Jake Moody some love. Pollard up the middle. First down and more. Tony Pollard. The run game is unstoppable. The run game, the pass game, it's all unstoppable. Here in this one, I'm really fine just keeping the ball on the ground. Handoff. Pollard. Pollard. First down to the 10-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Battle of Ohio here in the playoffs. Pollard gonna go untouched to the end zone. Tony Pollard's first touchdown of the playoffs. Moody to make it 49-10. Extra point up and good. 9 plays, 69 yards, almost 4 minutes off the clock. That's the most important part.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Moody sends that one in the air. When we get to the fourth quarter, I will get up, and then we're going to probably take a lot of our heavy hitters out of the game. At least on offense. Possibly leave that defense out there. Just so the offense doesn't have to come back on.
I think you have to find something.
Burrow has Benson in the backfield. It's play action. Open over the middle. Jamar Chase brought down by Kalen Bullock. Burrow putting together a solid day in terms of numbers, but the points just are not there. The 2 interceptions thrown to Travis Hunter.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Got a drag coming over the middle. Oh, Will Anderson almost had a pick. 15 of 26 for 308 yards. And remember, 100 of them were on one play. 2nd and 10 from the 47. Benson throwing. Caught. Jamar Chase is a freak, dude. Travis Hunter was immediate on that. Jamar Chase may have a better receiving day than Marvin Harrison Jr., but, well, look who's going to move on. Pressure coming. Don McGriff misses on the sack, and that's a completion to T. Higgins. Burrow is going to throw for over 400. We know that. Oh, God. I don't like that. Quick one. Caught. That's the tight end. First down to the 13. Luke Musgrave. Brought down by Julian Blackman. 8 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Now it's Burrow.
Over the middle. Big hit. It's popped up in the air. And that'll do it for the third quarter. So the fourth quarter, Browns lead by 39. Game is not really much of a game. All right, I was going to go in and change some things, but we are on defense, so it's not going to matter much right now. We will put Trey Lance in the game, Tony Pollard, Donovan Edwards, fullback. Let's see something out of Keon Grays, Ronnie Bell. Ibuka can stay in the game, and we'll see Greg Gray. Tight ends. Let's give some playoff love to Irv Smith. Offensive line will leave them the same, give them a chance to succeed. And then the defense, I will let them try and finish what they started. But the offense has done their job for the day. Burrow has room to scramble, and he's in for the touchdown. I didn't realize I switched to Kalen Bullock with the shadows. Wouldn't that have been something had I gone low on Joe Burrow and hurt him?
You and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the weak
Extra point is good.
defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week.
And now Pinheiro to send it deep. Greg Gray, we'll see him out there, potentially catching some balls.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now Cleveland,
Something he doesn't get the chance to do very often.
they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the
So we've got Ibuka, Grays, Irv Smith, and Ronnie Bell out there right now as Donovan Edwards has a first down run of 7.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they?
Points allowed. Bengals came in with the second best points against defense.
But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone,
Throwing, caught by Ronnie Bell. Trey Lance, 1-1. You know, I said it when we played with Lance in the preseason that one time, that I really felt confident if we had to turn it over to Trey Lance for at least a little bit. Obviously, we want Arch in the game. Donovan Edwards. Edwards cannot pick up the first down. It's 3rd down and 1. But Edwards is over 100 yards on the day. 283 yards on the ground. We will be trying to throw for this. Going to try and throw it short. Irv Smith has it. 2 of 2 for Trey Lance. Brought down by L'Jarius Sneed.
you and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations.
Running up the middle, Tony Pollard. Pollard can't make a man miss. He didn't really do much as Shamar Stewart is hurt on that Bengals defensive line. At some point, they have to stop us. Pollard. Gain of 3, another Cincinnati injury, this time Jake Brown. Keon Grays, the primary target, apparently. We're going to go to Ronnie Bell. That was double coverage, but what a catch by Ronnie Bell! Oh my goodness! What a catch from the former Wolverine. Cut up, flips up, in the air, hangs on. How about that out of Ronnie Bell? And now his former teammate, Jake Moody, for the extra point. It's weird seeing Arch Manning be the holder. Make it 56-17. Well, now, Cincinnati, I'm sure, going to try and run up this score again with 12 minutes remaining. And Burrow will come out again. Should probably think about calling more zone in a game like this. 39 Cincinnati rushing yards. I knew their rushing game wasn't going to be anything too dangerous. Another catch for Jamar Chase as Burrow is nearing 400.
Let's put the pressure on the number 1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the number 1 seed.
For whatever reason, it only wants to give me cover 3 or cover 4. Not exactly what I want, but no work. Handoff. That is Jackson. Best run of the day probably for Cincinnati. His second carry. He's up to 17 yards on the day. Kool-Aid McKinstry on the stop. Throwing to the tight end, Musgrave. First down to the 27.
Trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball.
First down, Bengals. They're going to split Jackson out wide. Pressure coming. Will Anderson on the sack. Nearly a loss of 10. Let's go back-to-back with Will Anderson. Why not? Anderson pressing his way in. Throw it over the middle. Weird. There on the catch to McCullough. Gain of 5. I don't know what it is with Will Anderson. When I use him, I just never get around that tackle. Yeah, we got around that time, but it is Trey Benson. Down inside the 5, or sorry, the 10, to the 8-yard line. Trey Benson's first catch of the day. Will Anderson on the tackle. Benson is to the left of Burrow. First and goal from the 8-yard line. Over the middle, Jeremiah Trotter once again with a touchdown-saving tackle. He's had a little bit of a quiet day. Only 2 tackles, a lot less than he's accustomed to having. Over the middle. Touchdown Bengals, Jamar Chase.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to at least get one score back. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early. Presented himself. No reason to wait.
Big hit by Kalen Bullock to try and save that.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could just for once block a kick with Marcellus Dial?
And they make the score a little bit more respectable.
Guy doesn't get to play on defense very often. It's literally the one thing he does. 8:26 to go. It's 56-24. Greg Gray. I tried to accelerate, but we're up to the 25. One receiving yard for Donovan Edwards.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
632 total yards. Exactly 200 more. Edwards finds a hole, and then some weird shit happened. We will. Oh, we are in shoot clock. We're fine. Oh, we're not. Wind so much more time off the clock here. Tony Pollard is the back. 3 tight ends. Smith, Gesicki, and Bowers to the right of the formation. You'd think we'd be running there. Apparently not. It is Tony Pollard. Gain of 4. 11 carries, 73 yards for Tony Pollard.
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in
there, shoot clock worked that time.
Extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down a game.
It's a run to Donovan. We have another offensive line injury, this time Osiris Torrance. Well, that's not ideal. That stops the clock. Brad Robbins will punt. Neither one of our gunners got by. What the? Weird tackle animation there for Don McGriff, but it's fine. We are not worried in any way, shape, or form about this one. Quick throw, incomplete. Bounced off a couple Bengals and Browns there. Julian Blackman in there. We will just sit Osiris Torrance for the rest of this game.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
52 Cincinnati rushing yards.
There's Burrow setting up to throw.
Deron Payne got through, but it doesn't matter. Tight end Luke Musgrove to midfield.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first
5 catches to the tight end.
A while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing to the sideline, that's Chase. Hit hard at the 42. That was Darnell, or no, sorry, Julian Blackman. Thought I was Darnell Savage.
Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw again.
Throwing again to the outside, Musgrove out of bounds. 27 of 40 for Joe Burrow. Clock is running. Empty backfield for Burrow. Throwing, caught, no, dropped. That was Trey Benson outside. Good coverage, 2nd and 10. 41 passes to 9 rushes for the Bengals. High snap, it's a run. Jeremiah Trotter again. Third tackle, I mean, he's been surefire today. When Trotter is involved in the play, he's not missing. He did miss one in the wild card game. 3rd and 11. Second time that's worked. And Trotter can't make the touchdown-saving tackle right after I gave him the credit. Shamar Chase in the end zone for a Cincinnati touchdown. Extra point away of not achieving the 30 points or less goal.
Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them
56. About to be 31 because they just don't miss PATs. To 31. 7 plays, 70 yards, 2 minutes, 5 seconds off the clock. But the Browns are in no danger. We'll return with Greg Gray. Gray doesn't get to the 25. So now Trey Lance back out here. We're just going to hand off the football. Corum to the outside. Look at this from Blake Corum. Why is he even in the game? I don't know. Inflate those numbers, Blake. Touchdown, Cleveland. I mean, when I'm trying to run out the clock and I'm getting those, Christ. Cincinnati just was never in this game. 63-31. Try a sky kick, force him to return it.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Be received at the 9. Returned. I have no idea what happened there. Looked like he was going to get slammed down. All of a sudden, he was getting another yard or two. 229 yards through the air for Jamar Chase. That's only going to get inflated even more.
I think right now they would happily go to their general
Passing yards in favor of Cincinnati, but you know, scoreboard. For the second straight year, we are going to take out the #1 seed, and for the second straight year, it is an AFC North division rival. Last year, the Pittsburgh Steelers and Michael Penix Jr. over the middle. That is caught. Musgrove. I've been saying his name wrong half the game. Musgrave, not Musgrove. 3rd down and 7.
11 MT, Tate, 11 Mighty, 11 MT, 11 Thomas, 11
They're passing here.
We got a free rusher, Dom McGriff. I think he had 2 sacks in the wild card game, too. 4th down and 16. Can Burrow do anything? Deron Payne was open. Was that a free rush? Burrow with his 30th completion. He's up to 515 yards.
Play action now.
Pressure over the middle, knocked away by Jeremiah Trotter.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good, even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense. They actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception.
Oh, jeez.
But he's throwing it so well.
Can anyone bring down Musgrove? Uh-oh. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. is down on the turf.
Whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
That is not an injury we want to see. We've already lost Rashawn Gary for at least the AFC title game, if not the Super Bowl, if we can make it that far. 3rd down and 4. Burrow to throw. No, Burrow to run. 4th down and inches. I didn't even see where the line was. That was Akeem Davis-Gaither. And Cincinnati has waved the white flag. Rigoberto. No, it's a fake punt. Knocked away by Travis Hunter. Jeremiah Trotter with turf toe will not be able to return to this game. We can almost run this one down.
They come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43.
That was certainly a choice. Corum is in the game. 191 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground for Blake Corum. And there is the 2-minute warning. Well, with the lead where it is, I don't think they're going to call their timeouts. I think we can just go into the kneel downs.
They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Trey Lance to send us to the AFC title game. Actually, no, that's right. That was 2nd down. All right, well, we're fine. As long as we run some time off the clock, we're good. I mean, we're fine anyway, but...
And they'll indeed take a knee.
So it'll be under a minute to go.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
It's going to be a good punt from Robbins. Hopefully with the wind, it backspins a little bit. Cincinnati will have about 40 seconds with the football. There's the fair catch. 40 seconds. Will Cincinnati try and throw the football? I'm not entirely certain.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is
they will throw.
It's not just
thrown short. No timeouts for Cincinnati. They're not going to use them anyway. Also not in the hurry up. Like to get one last hit on Joe Burrow. Not going to happen. Big hit on Musgrove. Musgrave! Damn it, I did it again. 3 seconds, and that'll do it. The Cleveland Browns advance to their second straight AFC title game as a 7 seed. Opponent to be determined. I'm not sure who won, Jags and Bills. But we will find out here. 546 yards and 3 touchdowns for Burrow is nowhere near enough. This was the Browns game from the very start.